Good afternoon and welcome back to Help, I Bought a Farm for Farming Simulator 22. Please, I'd like to ask if you could hit that subscribe button. It is completely free, not going to cost you a penny, and it helps me out massively, helps me build this channel. But for today's video, I thought I would do a quick guide on how to make total mix ration. Or TMR, you might have heard it referred to. Now, first of all, why do we need TMR or total mix ration? Well, we can sell it. First of all, if we scroll down to our, where is it? Total mix ration, there it is there. We can sell it to the animal dealer. And what month are we in at the moment? April. So April, you can see, actually is the best time to sell it. That was a stroke of luck. We can also use it to feed our animals. And if we have a look in the construction menu, go to animals, cows, we can see here the cows eat grass, hay, and total mix ration. So let's go and build a small cow pasture. Let's just put it, don't want to overlap with my field. There you go, let's just put it here and run out and buy some cows. Should have took a tractor. I'll get the steps in. Okay, let's buy some cows. We'll just take these, doesn't really matter. I'll do another video on cows at a later date. And I'll buy 5. Okay, you can see here the cow says, this breed is used for dairy farming and produces milk. Cows like grass, hay and TMR. Additionally, they require water. So, where do we put the TMR first of all? Okay, here's where we're going to dump the TMR when it's made. The cows. And if we take a look in our animals, we can see here the brown Swiss cow, or all cows, food like total mix ration. Now the effectiveness of the total mix ration is 100%. They also eat hay and grass, but hay 80% effectiveness and grass only 40% effectiveness. So we really want to be making the total mix ration to feed our cows. And moo to you too. So what do we need to make total mix ration? Well, we've got some ready. Here's some I made earlier. Right, so we need some mineral feed, which is this bad boy here. We can find that in the store. Under objects, pallets, and if you scroll along towards the end, mineral feed. So you get 1,050 litres for $1,000. We also need some silage, which I've made here. We need some straw, and we need hay. We're also going to need, for this video I've got myself 2 tractors. You don't really need 2 tractors. I'm going to use 2 tractors because it's easier. This tractor will operate the mixer wagon for me, whereas with this tractor I'll use that to collect the bales. Now, as you can see, we've got a couple of mixer wagons here, which can also be found in the store. Under tools, animals, and here is the 3 mixer wagons here. All get different capacities, 11.9 cubic meters, 22 cubic meters and 24 cubic meters. 11.9, 22 and 24. Now to pick up the bales, I'm just going to use my tractor with a front loader attachment and some pallet forks, but you feel free to use any attachment you like, which is also found in the store under front loader tools. There we go, a bale handler there you could use. A round bale fork. The bale king, which you saw in the field there. I'm going to use the pallet fork just for ease and quickness. And if you have the, I think it's pronounced gowl pack, we've got the bale handler. And another bale handler here. And these just act like claws or grips to grip the bales. But for now, I'm just going to stick to the pallet fork. Also, you need to change your options, because if you start the mixer wagon and then jump out the tractor, it's going to stop. So if you pop into options, if you scroll down to your vehicle controls, automatic engine start, and you're going to put that off. Now when you jump in the tractor, you have to press enter to start the tractor, press B to turn on the mixer wagon, but now when you jump out, the mixer wagon is still going to be running. There you go. Now this is the large capacity mixer wagon, and if you can see on the left hand side, we've got a mixing ratio just below the controls for the tractor or the equipment that I'm using. Now what we can do is we can drive up to our mineral feed and press R to refill the mixer wagon. So for the time being, I'm just going to put a little bit in, and you can see that there at the mixing ratio, that green bar is just shot up to the top, which is too much. Now the mixing ratio, ideally we need each component to be somewhere between the white arrows that you see on the respective bars. So I'll go and get some hay or something like that, and we'll watch that change. Nice and simple, just stab the pallet fork into the bale. Raise it up. And there's where mixing ratio came back up to let us see what's going on. And hopefully that's high enough. Yep. And just drop that in there and watch what happens to the mixing ratio. Now you can see the silage is just shot up red. So it's gone beyond those two white arrows. So we need to try and bring that down a bit. So in order to do that, we can add in some hay. And now you can see our hay has came up, and it's actually going to shoot past the, almost shoot past. But we don't have any straw in there yet, and the capacity of the mixing wagon is only at 25%, as you can see there in the bottom right corner. So we can add some more product and watch that change. So let's add these. All these bales are the same size, by the way. It just makes it easier for me to measure them. Some straw. Just slid to the end of the pallet fork. This might not work out great. Oh, yeah, it's okay. And there we go. Oh. And you get slide in there. And on the left hand side again we can see now that the silage has gone down red and the straw has gone up too far and it's now red. So let's add some more total mixed ration. Because the total mixed ration is only at 0.4%. We don't have any colour indication there and it's not between the two white arrows. So we'll refill the wagon until we can start seeing that showing between the two white arrows. Now I know from previous experience that this large mixer wagon will take the whole pallet. But we're showing green now, 4%. We'll just stop filling it there. And we'll get some more product in. Let's take another look. So the straw is too much, the silage is not enough, and the hay is kind of bang on. So let's get some more silage. Ooh. Okay, let's watch what happens now. So the straw's coming down, silage is going up. Still too much straw. And if I jump into the tractor here, and have a look at the little icon next to the speedometer, 62% full, and the icon doesn't really look like anything at the minute. So if we have a look at the icon for total mixed ration, it's kind of like a brown blob of dirt with a couple of bits of grass coming out of it. Now that one there's a brown blob of dirt with quite a lot of grass coming out of it. So we're not quite total mixed ration yet. We need to keep going. So what do we need now? We still need to bring that straw down and the grass and the silage up a bit. So I'm going to add some, no, not grass, sorry, the hay. I'm going to add some more grey hay. Grey hay. I'll just drop that in there. Ooh. There we go. And see what happens now. So the straw's coming down, the hay's going up, the silage is staying where it is. We're at 2.4% for the mineral feed. And let's see how we're looking. So yes, we now have total mixed ration, but it's only at 81% capacity, or of the capacity. So I'm going to fill it up a bit and maximise what we get here. So what could we add to bring it up? Give me a look at that. We have to reverse back a bit further. Yeah, popped up there. There we go. So I don't really want to add any more straw. If I add more hay, then the silage is going to drop too far. So let's add some more silage. Okay, what's that doing now? Silage is coming up. The hay is staying pretty much where it is. The straw is good, it's within the band, but we don't have enough mineral feed in there yet. And as I mentioned previously, I know from experience that this mixer wagon would take the whole pallet. So let's just fill it back up with the whole pallet. We're in the band, we could probably stop there, but I want to try and get that mixer wagon up to total capacity. %. 98%. Okay, 98% seems reasonable. We could add some more hay or silage, but it's not going to use the whole bale. So I'm going to stop at that. This is where maybe a front loader attachment, like some sort of shovel. Let's see, wrong button. Front loader tools, yeah, like a bucket, universal bucket, and then you could scoop up some loose hay or some loose silage and just drop it in there to top it off. And if you look at the icon in the bottom right hand corner next to the speedometer, see what's in the wagon. It looks more like an icon, like the total mix ration. So now we know we actually have some total mix ration. And you can see the mixing ratio on the left hand side is all green between the white arrows, which is where we need it for the total mix ration. And then it's just a case of driving into your cow shed, and overloading it for them to feed. Now, when we look at storage for the total mix ration, there's not a lot in the base game, but I've managed to find a mod that works for total mix ration storage. Just in case you want to make up a load and you don't want to leave it lying in a pile in your farm, there's another mod we could use, which I'll leave a link in the description for if you're interested. It'll be in silos. Scroll right to the end, and I've got these two mods here: storage for root crops and forage materials. Now they're pretty much the same, but one looks like it's got sugar beets in it, and one looks like it's got some sort of manure in it, or total mix ration. Now I probably should have kept some in my forage mixer to show you how it works, but it's the same as most storage areas. Drive into the black and yellow thatched area, unload, and the same again if you want to load, just drive into the same area and it comes out of that little conveyor belt there. Now this little storage area holds 100,000 litres of total mix ration, just in case you want to keep some for a rainy day, and alternatively you could sell what's left over to the animal dealer. So we can tag the animal dealer, have a look at that map, and in the Elm Creek map, see we are in this field here right now, down at number 54, and the animal dealer is just along this main road here, up near the trees. And you should be able to see a nice green waypoint in the distance which you can follow to get there to sell it. Well folks, I hope the video has been enjoyable and informative for you. and please don't forget to hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Leave any comments if I've missed anything out or anything that was a bit unclear. I'm also open to constructive criticism. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. Thanks for staying this long if you're still here. And goodbye for now.